Where is the AC, baby?
Oh shit!
I'm not that dirty. Boy, get out of my business for one.
Shout out to my bestie.
Alright, I do not feel like doing this. What's up, y'all? Oh my god, I haven't talked to y'all in so long. It's your girl Angel. If you're new, if you're not, welcome back to your girl's channel. I don't even know my intro no more. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Angel. Welcome back to my channel. Perfect Angel, Reunite Christianity, period. And like I was saying, I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. My best friend gonna text me talking about, it's been almost 2 weeks since you posted something. 12 days to be exact. Like, boy, get out of my business for one. You always in somebody's business. I know how long it's been. I check my channel analytics every day. But like I told y'all, and like I told him, I haven't been going nowhere. I really haven't been doing anything. I've been like just handling my business and chilling, trying to save money and that type of stuff. So I've been at the house, really. And you know what I thought about? I was like, let me show them. I'm gonna prove to them, like in my previous video, how I told y'all, like, gave y'all a couple of tips on how to save money. And I was like, you know, go without this, go without that. So I was like, let me be an example, okay? So I don't have my lashes done. Ew. I don't have my lashes done. I've been wearing strip lashes. These nails are press-on nails. I'm asking. Ooh. Y'all don't be like me and keep y'all's wallet under y'all's armrest. I do that all the time. Somebody gonna get me one day. I haven't been shopping. I got press-on nails. I've been wearing strip lashes. Yeah, so I've been going without. I haven't got my feet done. I need to go get my feet done. I might do that today though, because them things, I've been trying to keep them moisturized, but them things a little crusty around the heels. So I might go do that today. Plus, I have an event that I have to go to today, and I'm most likely gonna have to wear my open-toe shoes. So, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm about to actually go try to find something to wear to this event tonight. I have a business event to go to in downtown Dallas. So yeah, I need something to wear. So I'm gonna go try to find something. I might go by Starbucks. Y'all, these nails been lasting for like since Easter. When was Easter? Was that last Sunday or the Sunday before last? When was Easter? Yeah, they've been lasting. Y'all go to Walmart. I'm gonna see if I can insert the picture of them right here, so y'all can go get y'all some for the girls who can go without. Some girls can't go without their nails being professionally done, and that's okay, you know. That's okay. But the girls that get it, and the girls that got goals want to reach them. So, you know, if you gotta go a little bit without your nails being professionally done, but they still look good. I still get compliments on them. I went into 5 and Below yesterday, and the girl was like, oh my god, I love your nails. It's like, girl, they press-ons, go to Walmart and get you some, period. Okay, so yeah, let me go. Oh, guess what else I started doing like a couple of days ago? I haven't been doing it every day, but why is that on? I haven't been doing it every day, but I done did it like 2 or 3 days, right? Because I was talking to myself and I was like, bro, you need something to do every day. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my business affairs that I have to take care of, but I could say out of a week, maybe like 4 to 5 days out of a week, I literally like don't be doing nothing. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't be, it's like I do stuff, but I always get my stuff done before noon. Like, I don't drag out my work all day. So whenever I have something to get done, I get it done, and that's just that. So I was like, okay, you need to find something to do for one, so you can start back vlogging. So I was like, okay, I know I probably could like, I could go and do stuff, I could find stuff to do, but the thing is, I don't want to spend money. I'm trying not to spend money, y'all. So I was like, okay, I know I could go to Austin, Dallas, to Houston, and you know, run around and just do random things, but I'm gonna be spending hella money, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to start really spending money until I move to Houston. Then that's when it's gonna be up, okay? That's when I'm joining Black Girl Luxury, Rich Girl Luxury, all that stuff. But right now, I'm in a season of saving. So I'm just like, okay, but I still need to figure out something that I can do to get out the house. Besides, I mean, I'm going to the gym, you know, but once I go to the gym for an hour, I'm back in the house for the rest of the day, and it's not really good for my mental health. It's not good for my physical health, because if I sit up in the house all day, that means I'm gonna be eating all day. So what was that hour workout for? Pointless. So I was like, okay, I need something to do. So I was talking to one of my cousins, and she was telling me how she do Uber Eats, and I was just like, Uber Eats, like, I mean, I didn't say it like that, but in my head I was just like, no, that ain't really nothing I'm really trying to do. Because for one, not saying that there's anything wrong with Uber Eats, but I don't like driving. If you know me, you freaking know that. Sorry, Granny. I know my granny gonna see this video. She hates when I say freaking. Like, girl, I could be cussing. But anyways, I strongly dislike driving, so I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work for me. But I was like, so after a couple of days, I was just like, okay, let me try it. So I signed up or whatever. Y'all, why nobody told me that you can make some little change off of this? So I text Eric and Steven. I was like, y'all, I finna be the Uber Eats queen, baby. I'm finna be the Uber Eats queen, and I mean that. I might go do some today, this morning. Like, you can make, let me show y'all what I made in one day. And this was just off of a few deliveries. And I'm just in Temple, like, y'all, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's the easy, you literally just go pick up the food from the restaurant and drop it off on the people's front porch. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. But let me show y'all what I made from one day, yesterday. Earnings. Like, what? $93.19? If I do my math correctly, if I do that every single day, Monday through Friday, that's $5 a week. Like, wow. So yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I just want to put y'all onto that, like, for the girls that, or the boys, whatever. And some people might be embarrassed by it. Look, I'm not embarrassed to be no Uber driver. I'll be the cutest Uber driver you ever meet, okay? Like, period. I don't care. Like, I'm over that whole being embarrassed about certain things. Like, because at the end of the day, whenever you're confident in yourself, you don't have nothing to be embarrassed about. And that's what I figured. That's what I realized about myself. Like, why would I be embarrassed about X, Y, and Z? Not even talking about Uber Eats, but things of the past that I would be like embarrassed to do, or just anything. It's like, okay, do you think you're too good? Or are you just not confident in yourself? It's one of the two. You either think you're too good or you're not good enough, period. Like, so I'm getting to a point where I'm very comfortable with myself, like, inside and out. Like, I'm just getting to that point. And like, I don't care what, that's why I'm putting it on here. I don't care who know what I do, because I know what I got going on. I know what I'm working towards. So I don't care. You might see me on a bike delivering Uber Eats. Oh my God, I'm stupid. I don't even got a bike. I haven't rode a bike probably since I was like 10. We didn't grow up with bikes though. We grew up with like motorcycles and four-wheelers and stuff. But yeah, so let me go. I'll catch back up with y'all whenever I get to this lame whack mall of Temple, Texas.
I dang inside trying to tell her something. I came in with the core. And I'm some hoes. In my sweet jeans. They want, yo, that bitch all on me. Terrio, remember bitch that picking on me. Jello. I came in with the core on. And I got some bitches call. I'm with a joke, got that bag, born for the lows. Sell it to, sell it all, sell it for the lows. This shit talk, I'm in love, I'm in let it go. Let it go, on your block, we gon' do shorts. Fuck that bitch, I go too gone. Say no one's on top of ones. We don't do no one-on-one. Put the Zanny on your tongue. Rock the show, I love the side. Type of bitch, I love the fuck. Baby, you the chosen one. Baby, I don't fall in none. Gotta sleep in LA.
Okay. Yep. Shout out to my bestie. Shout out to my bestie. That first, okay. I'll catch back up with y'all whenever we get to it. We get in the car.
Mama, but the storm. Beat a nigga ass, leave a nigga long. What? I came in with a core on. And I got some bitches strong.
What's up? So it's the next day. What's today? Thursday? I guess I can make like a little weekend vlog because I might go to Houston to see Steven and Eric this weekend. I don't know. But I feel like yesterday went so fast. Like, what was the last thing I talked to y'all about? I ended up Ubering. I did like a few stops. Like I did like 3 stops, y'all. Look what I made. I'm gonna let y'all know about this because this is just like blowing me. I did 4 trips and I made $40.11. $10 a trip. It literally, let me see how long it took me. Not even an hour to make 4 trips and make $40. Like, but then after I finished doing that, I had to rush and get back to the house, get dressed so that me and my mom and my brother could go to my uncle's event in Dallas. Oh my gosh, y'all, that event was immaculate. Like, it was so needed. Like, for one, you never know who you're in the room with. For 2, I'm learning to, you know, get out of my shell and start to network because, again, you never know who you're in the room with. And I was in the room with so many successful business owners, Christian successful business owners. I mean, like, every speaker glorified God, magnified God, and really expressed and explained how it's more to life than money. It's more to life than business. Like, it was this one man, oh, I can't remember his name, but he owned like $1 million roofing company or whatever. And he was like, it came to a point where it was like, okay, you're making all this money, but what kind of man is he to his, or what kind of man is he? What kind of father is he to his children? What kind of husband he is to his wife? Because it's like, you know, sometimes, like, when you're a business owner, you get the mentality that you just got to make the money. You got to be successful. You got to do this and you start to neglect your personal life, you know, and your personal feelings. Like, you suppress all of that because you're so focused on your business. And each and every one of them was just, you know, explaining how, you know, how they came up, and once they reached their success, like, how they had to lean on God to get through majority of it, because, you know, you can get so wrapped up in it and forget and lose sight of purpose. And the one of the main things that stuck with me is purpose over profit. And I really have to, you know, take heed to that, because, you know, especially when you upcoming, it's like you're in full grind mode. Like, nothing else matters but getting this done and, you know, reaching your goals, your success and stuff like that. And you lose sight of everything else. You can't lose sight of everything else when you're like driven and you know you're trying to get to something. But, you know, you have to clear your mind and really understand the purpose of this. Like, what is your purpose for starting this business? Why do you want this business? Why do you want to be so successful? Why do you want to be a millionaire? Why do you want to be XYZ, you know? What are other people going to gain from this? What are you going to be able to pour into others? How are you going to be of value to others? Not about you, and all the success and riches that you can gain, but what can you do for others with your business or with your platform or with your brand or with your knowledge or with your, whatever the case may be. So yesterday was so needed. Like, that was an amazing event. Shout out to my Uncle TJ. Some of y'all might know him. Tommy Harris Jr. He played in the NFL for the Chicago Bears. He went to Oklahoma, graduated from Oklahoma with his bachelor's, master's. He was in NFL for 8 years until he injured out. He played for Chicago Bears. That's who drafted him. And then he played for the Chargers for a little bit. His testimony is amazing. How he lost his wife Ashley due to X, Y, and Z. Y'all can go follow him on Instagram at Tommy Harris, I believe. If you want to follow his story is amazing. I love my Uncle TJ to life. What's his name? Oh, Tommy Harris. That's his Instagram if y'all want to follow him. Look at Tinsley. Tinsley looked just like her mama. Her mom passed when she was 3 months old. I think Tyson was like 3 years old. Super sad story, but so inspirational. But yeah. So we went there. It was just a quick turnaround trip. And I KO'd like once I got to the house. I'm tired. So right now I'm about to go to Starbucks. That's pretty much it. So yeah. I check in. What was I gonna say? I think I was gonna say I'll check in back with y'all. I'll check back in with y'all later.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. Good morning. Thank you so much for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
You too. Oh, these people coming around this corner fast. Like, slow down. Does it feel like you should let me? What's up, y'all? So it's a little bit later. I don't remember the last time. What was the last thing I said to y'all? Today's been up and down because I haven't been feeling good. I've been having an ongoing headache for like a month, just on and off. So I had to go sit down. But I'm currently out in the country. One of my cousins is getting out of jail, so we come to celebrate that. And we're actually waiting for his twin to come because it's a surprise for him. So he don't know that he's out of jail. So we waiting for him to pull up to see his twin is out of prison. Prison or jail? Was he in prison or jail? Huh? Oh, he was in jail. He was in jail. Jail, not prison. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, son. Okay, and perfect extensions of yours. Period shop. If you know what's right. You know what's right. You know what's right for you. Don't be having too much company. Not y'all probably can't hear nothing that I'm saying because it's wind. And I don't know where my dead kitten is to block the wind. I'll check in with y'all. Some of my little cousins want to get on the vlog anyways, so. Before my camera gets to getting too hot, let me go let them say something to the vlog. Because they do support my channel. And a few of my little cousins wanted to get on here. Here, I had to make sure I can keep that good lighting though. Like, look at Granny. I'm not talking to myself, okay? I'm talking to my subscribers. Say hey. You gotta, where? I had 2 questions. What?
Tennessee? Oh, yeah,
my little cousins, my twin, grandmother. Oh, I was coming to ask you if you got a comb or a brush.
Oh, he was asking how she know her.
And where Aunt Christina at?
She came over here to see. Yeah, she supposed to be here. She came and then she turned around and left with somebody in a white truck.
Where Brianna at? She the one that asked, and Kendall.
She right there behind the truck. Brianna, come here.
Oh, it's hot. Yes, I'm vlogging. That's why I'm looking like. Don't act like you don't see me vlogging. No, don't act shy. Y'all be asking to get on the vlog. You ain't got no YouTube channel. What they can follow you on?
No,
your
you have to follow
Instagram?
me on Instagram at only.breed with 3 eyes.
Period. I will put it on the screen so y'all can follow my little cousins. Where's Kendall? She sure be asking, when we gonna make a video? And she over there in people's face.
Do we know?
Where is Twin? Y'all never got in contact with Sherwin?
It's hard to get in contact with. He think he
Oh. Who was that? They in the middle of the road. Country. In the middle of the road. Who's that?
That's my friend.
Oh. Trevin, Trent need to get out the middle of the road. He don't see him.
Trent before he pull up. We gonna see
What
that
kind
brown
of
truck?
Yeah, what kind of car he in?
It's a brown truck like that. That truck that we
Oh,
thought
okay.
it's gonna be a truck like that.
What Trevor work at to be way in Temple?
You know he left houses with Joe.
Oh.
So they be everywhere.
Oh, okay.
He said they was coming through line about 20 minutes ago, so they should. Get out there, Mom.
Who?
I can't think of who it is. Thank you, video.
Yeah.
Hey, boy! Chill. Oh, shit! What's up, man? What's up? What's up, dog? You good? My little nigga. I ain't going back, man. I ain't going back. You hear me, bro? I ain't going back. My nigga, man.
We drunk it, nigga.
What's up?
Hey, fat boy. Hey, fat boy. Goddamn shit.
What's the deal, man? You got a little gut on you. What's up? My nigga. My nigga, man. My boy. What's up, dog? Chilling, man. When you get this? What's up? No, come on now. Yeah. She said, Dad, you got a baby in your stomach. Yeah, man.
Y'all look up. Let me take y'all a picture.
Come on, Kiki.
Yeah, you got to
Say hey.
Watch out now.
We're trying to get over here.
Boy, man. I've been waiting to see you, dog. That's all I talk about you up in that motherfucker. Yeah, been at work.
I'm not crying. You guys are.
What's up, y'all? I'm currently going through it. Ew, this is an ugly angle. Ew, ew. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, I think this is the same shirt I had on the last time I talked to y'all, which was some days ago. Let me explain why I have on the same shirt, okay? I'm not that dirty. So, as most know, I live with my mother. I haven't quite yet moved to Houston. That's coming. But, so, I'm living with my mama, right? And my mama, she not the type of person. She does my laundry for me, for one. I know I'm kind of spoiled. Me and my brother. So she does the laundry, right? And really, I don't feel like she does the laundry for us because we're spoiled, but because she likes the laundry done a certain type of way. And she washes every single day. Me, when I was doing my own laundry, when I lived on my own and stuff like that, you know, fun fact, I didn't learn how to do laundry until I went to college. Like, so I guess I did kind of grow kind of spoiled. Like, I didn't touch laundry until I was 18 years old. Well, 17. I went to college when I was 17. Which, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. And y'all probably gonna be like, that shit ain't cute. It wasn't, but I mean, everybody is raised different, right? Like, I guess I was a little privileged to not have to worry about doing my laundry. But I mean, I washed dishes and stuff like that. Was not able to use a dishwasher like my brother can now. Like, but anyways, that's besides the point. What was I saying? I'm miserable and I'm looking crazy because this wisdom tooth is trying to cut in, or is cutting in, and I'm not the type of person that likes to take medicine, so I haven't taken medicine for it. I'm just trying to thug it out because usually it'll cut in for like a day or so and then go away, but it's been cutting in for, this is like the 3rd day, which is a record for it cutting in or whatever. And then Mother Nature decided to visit me, so double whammy. But anyways, why I'm wearing the same shirt as I was last time I seen you guys is because, like I said, my mom, she washes clothes every single day. So she'll wash our clothes and then she'll throw them in our room. She don't get that good. She don't fold them unless she's in a real good mood, like on a Saturday morning. Then she might fold them for us, but she throw them in my room. So once I get to folding them up and putting them in my closet and stuff like that, the clothes that I just put in the dirty clothes are now clean clothes, and they're the first thing that I see because they're the most recently folded. So this was the first shirt that I seen in my closet, how my closet is set up. So I just pick it right back up and put it right back on. Like, it's a cycle. So that's why I always just wear the same stuff. And that's why the stuff at the bottom of my closet or the bottom of my drawer still got tags on them, and I've never worn them because I never can get to them because my mom washes every day. And if I go through all my stuff, that's when my closet just becomes chaotic because I didn't like, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I feel too bad to care about wearing the same shirt. I'll probably wear it tomorrow. I don't care, okay? Like, I just really don't care. I don't know what flat iron this is, but it's a pretty good flat iron that I got from my granny house. Ooh, I hope she don't watch this vlog because I kind of stole it. But, you know. Sorry, granny. You wasn't using it. All your wigs are synthetic anyways. Like, why do you have a flat iron? Okay? Except the wig, you know, I got it from the perfect extensions, but it's not a straight wig. It's a curly wig, so she don't need it for that wig. But yeah, y'all, I'm probably gonna close this vlog out. I had things planned for this weekend. I was gonna go to Houston to see my best friend, but that nigga talking about he got a booked up schedule for the next couple of weeks. Like, nigga, you are not that important. Ugh. When I tell y'all one person that get on my nerves, it's Steven. But that's my best friend. That's my best friend. Got it. Ooh, that medicine is starting to kick in. My stomach is starting to feel better. But yeah, how do y'all feel about I might do a car chronicles about. Have I talked about this before? I talked about this somewhere. Like opposite sex best friends. Like, have I talked about that with y'all? I don't know why I'm straightening this like I'm finna get out somewhere. I'm not getting out. I got on some sweatpants and I'm finna put a hat on. So I really, because it's closure, I still ain't bought me no new closure. Like, y'all, if I showed y'all what it would take to do a middle part, this closure is so bald, y'all. Like, y'all can see it right there, but it's okay, because one thing about it, I'm finna start by getting sew-ins because I'm about to perm my real hair because I don't want natural hair anymore. So yeah, I ain't finna have to worry about no more lace. Goodbye to the lace. Like, every now and then maybe, but for the majority, like when I need to give my leave out a rest so it don't be broken off and heat damage too bad. Like, I'm going back to that life. I tried the natural thing for years. I've been natural like 5 or 6 years. Wait, 17, 18, 19, 20, like 6 years. Yeah, February, I think made 6 years. Going back to the cream crack. Okay. So yeah, that's just what it is. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Like, I'm going so. Yeah. I'll catch back with y'all when I get in the car. I'm gonna talk to y'all in the car. I ain't got to talk about that. Woo! Y'all, it's hot. Bro, it's so hot in my car that my camera is fogging up. My camera is fogging up. Where is the AC, baby? Hold on. Woo! Okay, we back. It's hot. I'm literally going through it. Let these damn windows down. Some of this. Woo! I must be really tripping. I thought it was raining outside. It is not. It's hot. It's Hades. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, this is the type of stuff I be talking about. Like I do not feel like doing this. It's not working for me. My car is shaking. Y'all, I want a new car. I want like 4 cars. Yeah. I really hope y'all can hear me, because that's gonna be annoying if y'all can't hear me. Like, calm down, Air. Calm down. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Let me go listen to that footage. He was kind of cute. But yeah, I just needed to get out of the house really fast. Like I said, it's 2:30 and I've been in not only the house but in the bed all day. So it's like, oh my god, I don't see how people do this. Like, I don't see how people do that. Just like sit in the house and lay in the bed all day. Like, I mean, if you sit, yeah, but even with me being like not feeling well, it's like y'all, I met my Uber Eats goal the other day. What was that, yesterday? I made so much that I could actually
pay like my car note. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? Who am I? Uber Eats queen? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not finna slave on no Uber Eats. I'm not finna do no slaving on no Uber Eats. But I mean, it's cool extra money, and I'm here to, you know, try to help people. Things that I mean, I'm sure people have already known about Uber Eats. I'm not the first to tell y'all about Uber Eats, but I don't know. I just feel like it was cool. I've never done anything like that, you know? And I just want to kind of, because some people look at, you know, I've learned that some people view certain people away, so they be like, they'll assume that a person of that status or a person who, you know, this or that won't do certain things. And I want to be that person to show like it's okay. Like, you could be successful, you could be thousandaire, millionaire, six-figure earner, whatever the case may be, but I want to relay the message that you're never, like, you ain't never too good to make some money, especially people in those of us, me included. Like, is it illegal to vlog and drive? Because I just passed some police officers and they looked at me. I don't know. My insurance good. Okay, no, I'm just playing. But especially for those of us who are like just starting out, like, I'm gonna speak for me and my little, I wouldn't even say platform, but like the people who engage me and the people who look at me a certain way because of how I do things, or, you know, or because of the things that I show and stuff like that. Damn, my camera getting hot. I put it in front of the wind. Where's the air? It's getting hot in here. Okay, anyways, don't come over here, man. You see me right here. But for those who look at me a certain way, like, I want to always be as transparent as possible and let people know, like, I'm trying to think of a way to really say it properly. I don't want people to get it misconstrued, like you too good to do certain things. Like, just say, for instance, Uber Eats. Now, okay, like I said, I like to be transparent and honest with you guys and with myself. A year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Ew, why is it so dark? I probably wouldn't have, you wouldn't have caught me doing Uber Eats. And not because there's anything wrong with Uber Eats, but because I was a little, I was a little prideful, I guess you could say. You can say it's hard admitting stuff like that, but it's like you never really notice those type of things about yourself until you start doing things differently, until you start looking at things differently, you know. And it's like, man, I never ever looked at myself as being a prideful person. I've always thought I was pretty humble. And the reason I thought that, let me get somewhere where I could get, because this lighting is ugly. Because I always thought of myself as being humble or non-prideful, because I don't get on the internet trying to flex on people and doing this and the third, showing a bunch of materialistic things and stuff like that. So I always equated that with, okay, I'm humble. At least I ain't doing that, you know. I ain't doing that type of stuff. So I must be some type of humble. But then, on the other hand, when I look at, you know, my situation now, and not saying that I'm in a situation where I have to do this, but I'm choosing to do it. Because now I'm like, okay. Because even when I first started, like, still to this day, I was like, Uber Eats. Like, it wasn't so much to where I didn't want to do it, or was like, I'm too good to do this, but it was like the thought, I always go back to, okay, what if somebody see me doing it? Or, you know, that'd be the problem with me. It's not that I'm too prideful not to do something. It's about, I'd be so concerned on what other people would think. Like, I swear to you,
I could be like a millionaire. I could have $1 million in the bank, but still be worried about if I do certain, like if I was a millionaire and then I just decided to randomly do Uber Eats because I felt like it, I would still be worried about what people were thinking. Like, I know I'm secure where I am right now, but it's still like I still be worried about what other people are going to think. Like, oh, she must be broke, or she must be this, or she must be that. But it's like, you know, I'm trying to overcome that, and it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because it's like, who you talking to? Who you got it, bro? But no, and then I've come to realize that is like a pride. Be quiet. This is why I leave you at home. Shut up. She's so ear-mannered. But I've come to realize that that's a pride thing. And I mean, I can admit it now because I'm working on it. So I was like, you know what, F it. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, like, cause I'm really trying to overcome and conquer those feelings and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna put it on my vlog. I'm gonna tell everybody, like, I don't care, because I need to learn how to be so secure in myself that I do not care what other people think. And my camera is hot again. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's just me really being like honest and transparent. Like, I never looked at myself as being prideful, but that's a form of pride, like worrying about what other people are going to think, like, even though you know the truth, you know, or I don't know. So I just try my best to be as open and transparent with you guys and true to myself. Like, bro, forget what these other people are thinking, like, because they gonna think what they want to think regardless, like, at the end of the day. So yeah, I definitely can't do a car chronicles today because the sun is sunning, okay? And no, I mean, not car chronicles, but imperfect thoughts. I don't know if I'm changing it yet, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna change it. I'm still indecisive if I'm gonna change it to imperfect thoughts from car chronicles. Instagram said imperfect thoughts, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get me some fries and some sweet tea from Chick-fil-A and chill, ride around for a little bit, and then go back to the house. I really hope y'all can hear me, or else this is just gonna piss me off. Look at her. Annoying.
And the difference is, we don't put the world in our business still.
What's up, y'all? So I don't even know what's happening at this point. Yeah, I got me some Chick-fil-A. I also went to Taco Cabana and got me some sopapillas because I've been addicted to them lately. Yeah, so Fefe, you ready? Sit. She is hard-headed. Sit. You want to go inside? Sit. She only sit when she wants something. So yeah, probably just gonna end this, go ahead and edit it since I'm not doing nothing, so I can have it up by Monday for you guys. It's a chaotic vlog. If you've even made it this far in the vlog, I appreciate you for making it this far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Excuse me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notification if you want to be notified when I post, which is on Mondays and Thursdays. Don't ask me why I'm laughing. I'm a mess right now, y'all. But this is just me being me. Like, if you're new to this, if this is your very first time viewing one of my videos, I'm not normally this chaotic, but I'm always like all over the place. Like, I just try to be real on here. I don't try to be picture perfect. Like, you know, like Kyra and Aaliyah. You know, those are two of my favorite, you know, content creators. I freaking
Love them, especially Kyra. Kyra girl. Yeah. I actually found I discovered some new YouTubers that I like. Amber Martin, Sean Cook. They're, black content creators. So yeah, I've been like binge watching all of their videos. Who else? There was somebody else that they aren't as popping. They popping. Like, I know Amber got like almost 200K subscribers. Like, they popping, but they're not like, the names that we hear every day, like Kyra and Aaliyah and Maya Galore, them, Arnell, but they popping though in these streets. So yeah. We're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're closer than you guys think. I need to start saving this $1,000 so I can be able to give it away. But y'all, make sure y'all tune into my my video. What was it? What's the name of that video called? So that y'all can learn how to qualify to win $1,000 and some Seek Jesus merch. What's the name of that? Oh, my exciting news and huge giveaway announcement video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 videos down. So yeah, y'all tune into that so that y'all know how to qualify to get into the drawing to win $1,000 and some Seek Jesus merch. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. If you've made it this far, you a real win. Because I know this vlog was a hot mess and I didn't really even do anything, but yeah, whatever. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Faith. Say bye. You gonna say bye?